Hey, Walking Dead fans, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to bring a character back up for discussion a little bit. It's a character that most of you should know, Alex from Fear the Walking Dead. And if you don't know about Alex, you can check out a review video I did on the webisode that she was in, Flight 462. That link will be in the description below. And she was also in Fear the Walking Dead Season 2. So definitely spoiler alert if you're not caught up to all of that, but if you are and you know who Alex is, this is just a kind of a continuing discussion, bringing her back up just to kind of look at her character. You know, as far as one of the moments that happened to Alex and Jake, her friend that was on the airplane that crashed with her, that she was trying to take care of, he was injured really bad. They were in a lifeboat. Strand, they got picked up by Strand in the boat early in Season 2. And instead of bringing them on board, Strand's like, no way, this is my boat, my call. We'll tow them. We'll tie a rope to their lifeboat and we'll tow them. And they did that for a little while, gave them some water, some blankets. But then right as Alex was whispering to Jake, and he was just in all kinds of pain, he was hurt really bad from the airplane crash, she said it can't get any worse than it is right now in this moment. And then Strand comes and cuts the rope. They're out in the middle of the ocean. So if you have watched at least the first couple of seasons of Fear, Strand is the Shane of Fear the Walking Dead. Shane's more of a brawn, used his brawn, and Strand uses his mind, more of a mind-brain type of guy. But Strand, early on, not showing any mercy, he kind of was like Shane, like, look, dude, you got to get real with what's going on right now. You show mercy, you try to share what you have or give away what you have, and you're going to get taken advantage of, and then you don't have it anymore. They could kill you, they could take you prisoner, they could take everything that you have and leave you with nothing. And I could probably go as far as to say Strand was even worse than Shane as far as that aspect. But I won't be going over Alex's entire story, but I will say Flight 462, you can find it on YouTube if you search for it. People have uploaded it either in parts, possibly the whole thing in one part, but you can definitely find it, I think, if you haven't seen it. You know, it was nominated for an Emmy, I think the project was, or at least Alex was, the actress. Something, I didn't look it up, but I remember that happened. I don't think they won, but they were nominated. It's a really good webisode. And you know how The Walking Dead Season 1, Episode 1 can be like a little mini zombie movie in itself? And you don't know all the details, you don't know what happens, you don't know some of the backstories of the characters, but still, that vagueness is okay because it's still like a little perfect little zombie movie. I think Flight 462 is really close to that. Of course, it's not Season 1, Episode 1 of The Walking Dead. That's just such a classic, such a iconic thing. But Flight 462 is in itself just an awesome little zombie movie. But I guess the point I wanted to bring up more than anything is the fact of how Alex knew more than anybody else did. This is day 3. So what all did she know? She knew stuff that it took our survivors that we followed and so many other people several days, weeks, possibly even months to find out. You know, Rick's group, by the time he arrived, to Quarry Camp and stuff, it had been 59, 60 days, something like that already. And that whole season was just a few days. And, you know, it was the CDC at the end of that season before Rick learned that you don't have to be bit, just everybody's infected. Flight 462 is going from LA to Phoenix. Phoenix, power goes out, they have to turn around and they're trying to maybe go back to LA to land. But really, the flight attendant, I think, finds out there's nowhere to land because there's no lights. All the lights are going out by day 3. And there's a lot of questions about where Alex was going. She was going to Phoenix from LA, but what's in Phoenix? Was she going somewhere else after that? Why Phoenix? There's a lot of questions about Alex. We don't know her backstory, but she knew things. There's a sick guy on the plane. She was asking the wife questions from the get-go. How long's he been sick? It don't seem like indigestion because that's what the wife said. When the guy wouldn't come out of the bathroom and he just sounded all crazy up in there, she said, don't open it. They opened it. He falls out dead. She says, hey, don't try to do CPR. Don't do those things. She finds a bite on him. She says, get back, get back. The guy reanimates. They get him locked back up for a little bit before the wife lets him back out. He chews into her throat. There's a air marshal on board that's shooting a pistol into his chest. It's Alex that says aim for the head, but the guy's out of bullets. She ends up stabbing him in the head. She knows to aim for the head. She knows that everybody's infected and they will turn into one of those things. But she does fall into the realm of just thinking that it's a bite because the guy was bitten and she was looking for that. She finds it. She's like, yeah, he's going to turn into one of those things. The flight attendant gets bit on the arm. She knows that she's going to get sick, die, and turn into one of those things. She even tells the air marshal, she says, tie her down. We'll fix her wound and stuff where she's been on her arm, but tie her down first. So Alex just knew these things. Maybe she didn't know everybody was infected. Maybe she didn't know everything, but she knew more than pretty much anyone that you could say knew anything except maybe the CDC. Places like that, maybe the military. Day 3. Who was Alex? We know she survived. The last time that we did see her was in Fear the Walking Dead, episode 5 of season 2, I think it was. She got saved from the lifeboat out in the ocean by some pirate type people. And to pay them back for saving her life, she said, I know a boat that you guys can get. And she gave them the Abigail, Strand's boat, in retaliation for him cutting the rope. She's like, take these people, take that nice boat. And she even asked for Travis because Travis is the one that made the ultimate decision that could have, helped them out more. But you just have to watch the webisode for some of those details. The big question is, why was she going to Phoenix? Where's she from originally? Is it really LA? What was she doing there? Is she part of the military? Is she part of the CDC? Is she part of something else? We know she lives. She got away from the pirates. The scene with Travis going, what are you going to do? What's these pirates going to make you do? What's up with that? And her answer is priceless.
What happens to you?
Connor said he could use me. People don't use me.
And that's the last we see of Alex right there. She escapes, gets away. Obviously, we just don't know. We never see her or hear from her again. It would be really cool. And you guys know I was probably getting at this the whole time. It'd be really cool to see her again, either in Tales of the Walking Dead. It's a good possibility they could make that happen. But she could also be somehow involved in the Civic Republic, CRM. It'd be crazy if she was like some big boss or something up in that. Or leader of Omaha or something crazy like that. To bring Alex back, there's so much perfect opportunity. And she was nominated for an Emmy for her work in Flight 462. Why wouldn't they want to bring somebody back that's so awesome? And all the fans would want to see Alex either cross over into something like CRM type stuff. It could be World Beyond. It could be Fear. It could be season 11 of The Walking Dead. She could be part of the Commonwealth. But to me, she's one of the most interesting characters in all of the Walking Dead universe. She's still alive out there. And who knows? Who knows? I know you guys like the what ifs kind of thing, so here's a good opportunity to start a discussion on the character Alex. Follow the links if you need to. Join me in the discussion down below. This is James in Nashville. As always, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more dead stuff.